Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Into the Breach. I'm not sure about this judo team. Steel Judica could be a lot better, but it's working. We're getting there. Grid could look better, though. So, in that vein, Detonation Bay might be pretty good for us. Killing only 7 enemies doesn't sound right. Defending the train was tough last time. We weren't actually able to do it because the freaking cluster bombs. But, I mean, theoretically, I've learned from my mistakes. Let's see if that's true. Alright, let's put the Steel Judica guys over here. You're in the back line, you over here. Let's see what happens. I mean, clean sweep would be nice. That we don't care about. That we also don't care about. That we care about a little bit. Okay, let's see. So he's just going to charge. So if he charges in the mountain, I'm actually okay with that. Can we make that happen? Yes. If we move over here and we bomb here, that will totally move the Rhino over one. Good enough. Can I make these guys attack each other? Seems pretty unlikely. I would love to, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's going to happen. I toss some of these guys around, but also that's bad. We don't really want that. Because if I toss them over here, for instance, or over here, that hits a building. Definitely do not want. Could stand in the way of it, but again, that's us taking damage we really don't need to take. Let's see. I mean, I'd really like you guys to attack each other because we did invest in this passive. But sadly, I just don't see how that's possible. Okay, let's think about this. What about if... what? Let's see. So, I could grab you and throw you over. But then how does that help me? Aside from doing damage to you, which I suppose is good. Oh wow, that's 3 damage too. Because it's an alpha. I would love to push you down, but I really can't do much there. He has a ton of health. I could grab him and throw him over here. That would do 1 damage to him. He does an additional 3. And I guess he charges down that way. That could work for us. We can do some additional damage by... let's see. Not there. Here? Yeah, there we go. So that Firefly is almost dead. Don't actually see a way to kill that particular Firefly, but maybe we'll come up with something later. Yeah, okay. We can do this, and that'll hurt the Rhino. Won't kill it, but again, making everything weaker, it does open possibilities. What I could also do is come down here and pull you guys toward each other. Again, weaker. I then detonate here. I think that kills this Firefly entirely. Sure, what the hell? Let's do it. Yeah, there you go. That's progress. Okay. Pull you over here. And then I think the Rhino dies, right? Yeah, because you do 5 damage to him because of the pheromones. Okay, yeah. That's actually great. Then we have only 3 vectors the next turn. I like it. I think we're on the correct side of the train, too. Okay, you keep moving. Okay, leaper time. And another Firefly. Yep, okay, that was gonna happen. Let's see. So, I could strike here, but that would be bad because that would hurt the train. Strike here, but that would be bad because that would hurt the train. That would work because that would free up... Yeah, that would free some stuff up. Okay, so let's see. What's the order we're going to be attacking in? Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. We move this guy over here, we throw her. She ends up over here. Now that does make some problems for this guy. Not loving that. We could, let's see. Could pull you over one, but that's really just not very helpful. Okay, let's undo some movements here. If I strike like here, doesn't quite kill the Firefly. Throwing you makes that problematic. Pulling you over is not bad, but again, no way to kill anything that way. Pushing you down on the spawn would maybe help, but you only have 1 health anyway, so you're just gonna die. It's gonna do 3 damage, huh? That's a little rude. So we gotta kill this guy. Somehow. Okay, let's see. I can throw you, but that'll just kill you. Which is okay, but not ideal. Throw you. Actually, I can get over here. Interesting. But then I can't throw the Firefly, right? Very likely not. Yep, no target available. Okay, that's expected. Throwing him into the mountain, apparently not a thing I can actually do. Okay, well, let's say we do bomb here. That kills him. That means this guy would be free up. We can come over here. Yeah, okay. The grid still takes damage, though, because this Firefly will have a free shot. Not my favorite thing in the world. We could... Well, we'll have the gravity mech then. Might be able to get over where this guy is now and pull the Firefly over one. And then she fires off in the distance. And this one fires on her and maybe kills her. Yeah, because we'd be able to throw... Let's see, we'd throw you over here. Get you to come over here and push you over one. That could work. That could work, assuming this works. So let's undo the moves. Let's make sure this is the only one that moves first. Let's do this. Okay, so if you move down here, can you move over here? You can. Okay, getting them to attack each other. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, please step over here if you won't mind. Much appreciated. And, sir, I believe your table is this way. Thank you kindly. I wonder if he'll take double damage from... I forget how that works. What is the, No, just against other enemies, not from blocking. Okay, so no, this Firefly won't die. So we still have 3 bad guys to deal with next turn, assuming he dies. Oh no, his attack is cancelled. Shit. Well, okay, that shot still goes off in the distance into the Nether Void, so I'm still okay with this. Not as good as I thought it was going to be, but still pretty good. The train's almost away. We do have 4 bad guys to deal with here, though. Okay, that's not a bad thing. That's also not bad. That's a little bad. That is also technically bad. Okay, let's see. Moving you down would be nice. Let's see. I could move the... I could just move this guy up. Then he'll kill him. That's not a bad idea. This won't even do anything. That was just like a nuisance. Then this guy. Well, we strike right here. That'll move him down. Him up. Him over one. So nobody really dies, but the train's defended, and that's really the important thing. I mean, what can I do with you? That's a good question. Is there anything really I can do with you? Assuming you get unwebbed. I don't think so. I'm going to chuck this guy around, but why? I don't really see a reason for it. Could maybe chuck this guy around, but again, why? I don't know, man. I think you just stay... I mean, you can stay where you are. It won't matter at all. It's going to be free and clear in a minute. Pull you up. No worries. For some reason... Oh, that's right, because of you. Alright. Well, that's going to be also in free and clear in just a minute. Alright, that Firefly's just gonna be dead. Mass displacement, nice, we got an achievement. 3 enemies, a single attack. That's good, that actually counts for a coin. That'll help. So you're dead. So now it's just a matter of what do you want to do? I mean, you can come over here and throw this guy, but I mean, I guess that might kill this guy. Might have a cascade. I'm okay with that. Sure, why not? We'll try the cascade. Okay, I mean, that made me feel good. That's helpful. Make you feel good. I'm not a singer. I probably shouldn't actually try that. Okay, 2 nice and easy reputation. Not always going to make it that easy for me, of course. Okay, Mercury Ridge. I mean, 7 enemies, man. I don't know. How about this? Not killing something is actually something we can totally do. I think we're actually very good at not killing things. Let's see how good we are. Alright, let's set up this way, I think. I want to be able to go on either side of this. Nice being able to see your movement allowance. Yeah. Yeah, that should work for us. Okay, let's go. Okay, hey, time pod. Nice. Might get a new pilot. I mean, our current pilots are okay, but we can do better. Alright, so moving the Volatile Vec, I think that's pretty easy. If you want to do something really fancy, I don't know how fancy it actually is, but we could drop here. That kills the Scarab, which I'm actually good with. Hurts the Volatile Vec, which is, you know, bad, but not horrible. Though the Firefly is going to be a problem. That only pushes him 1 over. And I'd rather... Okay, wait a minute. You're actually going to hurt this thing. What's the attack order we're looking at here? So, I move you down over this way, then you attack him. That will kill him because of the pheromones we have. So, the really fancy thing without hurting the Volatile Vec would be to attack here. That makes sense. Then you, Volatile Vec. You probably just want to step right up here. That'd be fantastic. And what do you want to do? You probably just want to grab the time pod and nothing else, right? Could stand on a spawn point. Not necessarily a bad idea. Just make it a little bit easier for the next turn. I mean, I'd love the time pod, but let's be honest, that's not necessarily a priority. Okay, let's do it. And then Mr. Volatile Vec, please step this way. Thank you. Okay, so by the attack order, I believe that's totally going to work. You have an action available, but why? Could throw you over one, but then the Volatile Vec takes a hit, so no thanks. Hey, more dust. More dust is good. Alright, it would be the regeneration guy, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? This is actually great. This guy didn't even move, so we can move. That's fine. I'll just go over here and repair. You kill this guy, that's great. In the meantime, you can pull the Volatile Vec over one, and that'll cause another dust cloud, I do believe. Actually, will it? No, maybe not. Okay. And you sit there twiddling your thumbs. I have nothing for you to do. Okay, well, you know, work on your thumb twiddling. I'm sure it's an important skill somewhere in the world. There you go. And you might as well repair. And that's good. Okay. I mean, arguably this guy could have gone for the time pod, but I don't think we really need that. Okay, right, Camilla cannot be webbed, so she just needs to move. That's why I web Camilla. Alright, kind of expected the Leaper to web our mech, but that did not happen. So, yay. So both these guys are focusing on the mech. I'm okay with that. Doesn't matter to me at all. Really, it's just a matter of what do you like to do today. Let's see. So, I do this, that kills the Leaper. Probably not necessarily a bad idea. I could throw this guy onto a spawn point, and that would maybe also kill him. Because he'll take damage from this guy. Yeah, that's probably the better move. I like that. And let's see. I just move you away, maybe? Move you anywhere particular? Not really. I mean, just away from this guy, because she needs to stay where she is. And really, I'd rather not take the 1 damage. It's only 1 damage, but I'd rather not take it. We don't have to. So... let's see. That's not great, though. Let's undo some moves here. So let's see. So I definitely want to move you over. Definitely want to kill you. If I flip you over, you do like 3 damage. Oh, you know what? She's dead to this throw anyway. It's not blocking an effect at all. Still might be worth it, though. So they kill each other. Spreads the experience out a little bit. Not that it really matters, but... whereas if we strike here... actually, yeah, we strike first. Oh, then she moves on top of the... yeah, okay. That is blocking a spawn, and maybe that's better. And then I guess I can come up here and throw this guy into a spawn. Also a good block. Okay, no, that might be a better move. Alright, let's do that. Right, actually, we need to actually kill this guy, though. So I guess that means you don't move at all. Yeah, either way, it's not going to block a spawn. That sucks. Do this, but that's like really bad for our movement mech, so no. Yeah, there's no way we can get these guys to block a spawn, I don't think. It's not going to happen. That's too bad. If the artillery actually did damage on the part we're targeting, that would be helpful, but sadly, not an action. So who do we want to move? I mean, we move either one of these guys. Either way, they're going to die to the attack rather than the spawn. This guy's slightly more damage, so he might live? No. Well, maybe. I think you have the higher chance. I don't think it's going to happen because I think, yeah, sure enough, he does 3 damage to you, you're just dead. Okay, well, that happens. We do need to move you, Mr. Valtalvek, though, so if you wouldn't mind stepping over... let's say you step over this side, please. Much appreciated. Okay, fires off in the distance, kills you. And we do have lots more Vec to deal with, unfortunately. Oh, an Alpha Leaper. That could be bad. Okay, interesting. And by interesting, I mean, oh my god, we're going to die. Let's see, so... let's see, what can we do here? So you're going to do 5 damage to that building. That's just rude, is what that is? I'd rather not lose any... well, I mean, losing the coal plant is just... I'd prefer that never to happen. I also don't want to lose a building. But they are threatening 4 buildings. None of them are mech are threatened. Kind of rude. And I can't really move these guys into a position to hurt each other, can I? Well, I mean, I might be able to push this guy up so that he falls into the ocean. Not necessarily a bad idea. We could come over here and bomb this. Hurts Valtalvek by 1 and does save the building. The gravity mech will unfortunately have to take a punch, but it's only 1 punch. Yeah, that's not too bad. For the last turn, it's totally doable. You pull this guy up, he falls into the ocean, and I guess we just throw this guy, and that should do it. Okay, so everything is safe. Everything is totally safe and fine. Don't know what the hell you were worried about. What are you worried about? Oh, actually, we pull this guy, and he doesn't even fall into the ocean. because the attack got canceled, but still worked out for us. And we got the time pod. What do you know? Oh, yep, okay, that's fine. We knew that was going to happen. It still took me by surprise a little bit there, but yeah, we knew that was going to happen. I haven't said it a couple of times. Alright. Hey, grid power is actually starting to look okay. And we got ourselves a reactor core. No pilot, though, huh? Huh. That is tempting. Do we actually need the reactor core? I mean, we don't know yet, right? Because we might get a good weapon we just don't have right now. Additional movement here would not be necessarily a bad idea. We already have movement on you, right? Yeah, more health on you wouldn't be bad either. Ally immune I really don't care about. The extra damage is just too costly, I think. I would love to do it, but... No. No, it's too costly. We need better weapons. And unfortunately, I don't know what that is. So we could just keep the reactor in reserve. We don't actually have to use it. Putting more health on him might be good, because it seems like we seem to be blocking a lot of Vec with our Judo mech. Instead of moving other things onto the spot where they can be blocked. More damage for you would be okay. It's only 2 reactor. That's doable. Okay. I mean, here... I don't know if they really want that. I mean, this has kind of caused a little bit of trouble for us, but it's also kind of saved us, so... we'll keep it for now. Really, I'd rather replace this with something else too, but I don't know what. Okay, well, let's at least get some... maybe some movement allowance for... our gravity mech? I mean, that could help, maybe? We'd only have 4. Plus 1 move would be 5. We have no idea what Fairy's additional ability is when she eventually levels up. How close are you, by the way? Not actually that close. 14 to 50. That's like at least 3 missions away. Depending on, what actually happens. You're pretty far away, too. Well, additional health on you, I guess, could work. Sure, why not? Maybe you'll end up with a better weapon next time. I don't know about this. Defend the proton field bomb seems doable, but I think I'd rather go the easy path. Hate to say it, but I think that's probably... or even Mercury Ridge. That's 7 enemies. No. That's good for our last one here. Let's do it. Of course there's a regen. Of course there is. We gotta protect the bar, right? Yeah, protect the old Earth bar. Okay. No, let's double up on the defense there, then. Okay. Leapers are a problem, because they're gonna web. It's gonna happen, just expect it. There's one web. And what do you know, Gravity Mech is stuck. Nobody's surprised. Alright, so... we can Judo throw you. We can Judo throw you and block a spawn, and then you will not die because you can fly, right? Yeah, you can fly. You can fly, you can fly. So that's not actually going to help you. Or help us, anyway. Let's see. I can throw you. That will just kill you. Okay with that. Let's see. Well, I could launch a missile here that will push him into the mountain and kill him. Or just kill him straight up because of the cluster bomb. Could I move you up here? Yeah, if we're free here. I'd rather this guy was up against the mountain. Okay, what can we do here? Let's see. So, I can move here. Strike. That kills the Reaper. The Leaper. Right? Leaper? Yeah, Leaper. What about you? Not sure about you. Let's see. Undo all the moves. Let's see what we can do here. I mean, throwing you only does 1 damage. We could do 2 damage. We invested a hell of a lot in the Judica, but really just 1 damage we guarantee. If I throw you over here, use the Missile Strike to actually on the building, that'll throw you against this guy, and then you will die. Means we do take 3 freaking damage, and the Gravity Mech is dead. It's not a good plan. In fact, that's probably the worst plan. So let's call that plan Z, because that's going to be the last plan of no resort, effectively. Okay. Try this again. Come over here, shoot these 2 guys. You take 1 damage, you die. Then I guess we just throw you over here, you die. I hate that, because that means he only takes 1 damage, and we have 3 more Vect to deal with, but I don't really see another good option where the Gravity Mech doesn't just die. We can't throw this guy into this guy. I would love to, but it's not actually a thing. I could throw him over that way, but then he just dies anyway. I mean, really, the Leapers aren't that dangerous, except that they web. Let's do this. Alright. Yeah. I was thinking for a moment there, did I screw up? Do I need to reset the turn? Because I could pull this guy, but then he just hurts that building instead. Doesn't really help us. The pull doesn't do any damage. It would be great if it did. Sadly, not an actual thing. Already used up all our turns, right? No, you haven't moved. So you might as well just block a spawn. Pulling the regen mech doesn't actually help. I think we just stay there and see what happens. Blocking a spawn will help. It's gonna hurt, but okay. No webbers, so that's good. He moves aside, he's gonna die. He is also going to die, so this is actually great. We can focus all of our energy on killing the regen guy. Moving you would be good too. Anywhere you want to go. How about you go over here, and then I guess repair, because there's nothing else for you to do. You come down here and throw this guy. Would love if you would block that spawn, but you know what? I'm okay with you just dying. And I guess you do nothing. Camilla is getting really good at twiddling her thumbs. Well, you know, everyone's got to have a hobby. Some people collect stamps. Some people twiddle thumbs. Alright, Firefly did not want to stay in position. He does, though. I'm okay with that. So, we just throw the Firefly around, right? I mean, there's no real recourse here. That's the only thing we can do. So, throw you. Technically, I can just leave you there, but what are the chances of that? I could pull you into the cloud. Or I could push you... Yeah, actually, pushing you onto the death zone is probably better. So, there you go. Death zone for you. And that's just a guaranteed kill. Yeah, then we're good. Okay, like I said, an easy one. Backs off the field. I don't know what you're going to do with this giant cliff face. I don't know how you get to that building over there, but okay. Worked out for us. Alright. Seismic activity. Let's see if we can protect corporate HQs. And we'll get 7 rep if we can actually destroy this spider leader. Can we do it? I don't know. Okay, you come over here because it's a little closer to the spider leader. You go here so we can go along the backside. Actually, I kind of want you over here. Now, unfortunately, the spider leader is not actually going to attack himself. He's going to be spitting up a lot of eggs, and those eggs are going to be fucking annoying to deal with. We've already got 2 on the board, it looks like. Alright, let's see what we can do. Fortunately, the corporate tower is way in the back, so that's nice. And, yep, there we go. Spiders move around. And what do you know? More spider eggs. Fortunately, they don't seem to web up anything, so that's good. It's okay, you can just move. Unfortunately, you don't have a very good spot to move to, do you? Kind of hate all these. Let's see. So I can do a missile strike here, and that moves the Rhino over to kill the spider. Who moves first, though? Okay, good. The Rhino actually moves first. Okay, so the Rhino kills the spider. Yay? How about this dude? We can throw him around. Can't really throw him all that well. Well? No. What I was thinking could do here is strike here. Kills off one of the eggs, which is good. Moves the spider up one. Then this guy comes over here and moves him over so that he gets taken by the Rhino. And that should do like a shit ton of damage. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't kill the spider at all. And we don't really have another option for the spider. I'm not sure about just taking that grid damage, though. Yeah, I mean... Okay, what's another way we can do this? You can come up here. Strike here. Does technically kill the spider, but it also hurts the building, so not the best idea in the world. Not to mention, then what do we do with the Rhino? Don't really have much, right? Can't really move him around. Yeah, it's not a very good idea. I almost like it, but it's not good enough. Keep experimenting, though. Let's see. Here, kill one of the eggs, but big deal. Okay, that's actually pretty decent. Moves him back one. And kills a spider. Actually, it doesn't actually move him back one. No, he just kills the egg. Doesn't actually move him back, though. So we wouldn't be able to move him to attack the spider. Spider leader, whatever you want to call him. Does kill the other spider attacking, though, so that's pretty good. Can we work with that? See, so the Rhino still charges ahead, though. Blocking it seems like a really bad idea. How much damage does it do? 3. Yeah, that's not very good. Come over here and throw the spider, but can't throw him in the way. Throw you. That would just kill you, which is good. I can move you over so you attack the mountain. That's also decent, I guess. What if I do this? That'll hurt the Rhino. Okay, so you hurt the Rhino. Sorry, you come over here. You come over here in this scenario, right? Yeah, okay. And then you come over here. You hurt the Rhino. No, this is still bad, huh? I mean, I kind of like this more, but the Rhino still does his charge, and I don't like that. So wait, wasn't there a way to move? Yeah, okay, that's right. I move you up one. Does damage to you, which I kind of like. And kills the egg, which is also good. Okay, so I do that. Can't get to the spider, though. So the spider still takes... I can move here, but that's really bad. So we can't move this guy over. Now, what we do is we throw the spider leader around then. Throw you over my shoulder. You take 1 damage there. I mean, I would love for you to take like 3 damage there, but I just don't think it's going to happen right now. You come over here. Come over here. How do we stop the Rhino from charging, though? Take away his credit card, of course. It's the oldest joke in the book. Come on! Let's see. We can move the judo mech. Yeah, we can move him behind. Okay, so I think we do this first. We throw him over here. That would be a dust up. Which means he has to move. Then we do the strike here. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. The strike here. Right? That moves the Rhino over one so that he's basically next to the missile launcher, but that's okay. That does hurt a building, though. I don't like it. Could do that, but that doesn't do anything for us. That will kill the spider, but... Or the spider egg, rather. Well, I mean, I can move this guy first. If I move the spider over first, he attacks the mountain. It means he doesn't die, but you know what? That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I don't know, just amelioration? No actual destruction? Don't love that. But I would like to protect this grid as much as possible. Protecting it now versus protecting it later, though. That's the real risk. I guess, yeah, you pull you over. Destroy that. Move him over there. He charges upward. Throw him over your shoulder. He ends up there. Not perfect, but it does protect the grid. I'm going to try to come up with a better plan next time. Okay. I mean, that's something, I guess. We are kind of scattered, though. And unfortunately, so are the vet, which means they're going to get to a lot of stuff. Oh, and of course a regen. Okay. Oh, that's bad. That's also bad. That's also terrible. You just hatched. That's not so bad. Alright, so. And of course, 3 eggs this time. Yeah, fuck you too. Okay. Which really limits our mobility here, like a lot. Alright, so if I come down here, I strike like here. That's not terrible. Kills the regen, which is pretty good. Kills at least... Well, okay, it doesn't actually kill that spider. We can do this. That kills the spider, but doesn't kill the regen. Still, though, possibilities. Then I guess you should probably... Once this guy is dead, you can then go over to the rhino, throw him. He'll run into the egg and kill it. Okay, what about this guy? I think you just pull this guy down one so he attacks the mountain. And then I think the grid is safe. So it's not a perfect solution because it still leaves a possibility of other stuff happening that is also bad, but... And that does do more damage, but the spider doesn't die. Not to mention we can't get to the rhino. Yeah, it does more initial damage, but long-term, probably a bad idea. Well, then the regen just is allowed to live? Sadly, yes. Push him back, but that doesn't actually solve our problem. The dust up won't actually prevent his attack because it'll be dusted after he leaves the space. That's an interesting maneuver. That could do it. Doesn't get us the rhino, though, does it? I mean, coming up here, I can't pick up the rhino because there'd be no place to throw him to. No, I mean, it's too bad the regen guy lives, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Also means the spider regens. The spider leader, rather. That sucks. That means we're not going to be able to destroy him. There's basically no way. At least I don't see a way. Okay, do this. You come up here. You do this. That's one egg down, at least. We're going to hatch another one, though. We haven't actually taken care of the spiders from the last hatch. Place is going to be full of freaking spiders. We still have 2 turns to deal with. Yeah, I think that's the only option right now. The grid is still safe, though. Huzzah! Okay, that's something. Alright, well, it's going to get real crowded in here real quick. And unfortunately, we're kind of pushed off to the sides here. Alright, that I don't care about. That's bad. That's not as bad. That could be better. And then, of course, the spider guy's gonna shoot a spider. Yeah, okay. Okay. So we gotta protect the corporate tower. It's one of our objectives. We gotta do it. I really don't know if we're gonna be able to kill the spider leader at all. If I come over here, and I strike you, that's pretty good. Not great, but it's pretty good. It takes care of both of the eggs that were newly hatched. Kills some spiders, hurts the spider leader. It's all pretty good. We could also do is throw this guy over here. That kills him. What about this, though? That's 1 damage. That's 1 damage. That means you're down to 1 health. Just by moving this guy down, and that still won't actually save the grid. It'll save our objective, but it won't save the grid. Okay, so maybe not the best plan. We come over here. Or even over here. Do fire here. That kills the spider, moves the firefly down. Then all the gravity mech has to do is get out of the way. Gravity mech gets out of the way by going over here. And moving him over, which kills that back. Which is pretty good. Can't do anything to the spider, I don't think. The spider leader, rather. And unfortunately, this guy's going to do a hell of a lot of damage, right? Yeah, 2 damage to you. And then 1 more damage to that guy if we stay there. So 2 damage to you. That's doable. Can't really move you around much, though. I can toss you. Which will do a little bit of damage, but so what? With this spider dead, we'll be able to get over to the leader, but then what? We can't actually move him anywhere. Because the Rhino hasn't moved yet. Still, though, protecting the corporate tower is pretty important. Doing the missile strike here, I think, is the best option. Need to hurt each other. Actually, you're just going to kill the spider, which is fine. I mean, I'd rather take these out entirely. But I'd also rather take out the spider leader entirely when we do it. Okay, let's see. Let's say we go for that. Let's say we do this. Takes out a lot of things. Hurts a lot of things, which I like. The only way I'm going to be able to do anything here, though, is by staying in range here. And pulling him down? That sounds pretty bad. Because then he does damage to the grid. I really wish I could push him up, but sadly not an actual option. Okay, but if all these guys is dead, still can't do much because your movement launch sucks, right? No, actually you have a pretty good movement launch. You have 4. 1, 2, 3. I can get here. I can't get there. If I could get there, I could throw the spider. And then he would take damage. Additional damage. He'd already be down by like 2, and then it would be in our grasp. But sadly, not an actual option. We don't want the corporate tower to take any damage. The spider would just destroy it. And out of the 2, I'd rather the building take damage than the corporate tower, right? Out of the 2, yes. These being gone would help us a lot. No question. Let's see. I'd come around... Can't really do much there. Let's see. The spider leader is not attacking. I can move this guy to attack this spider. Okay. Let's say I do that. Then what? Well, then I can come over here, right? Strike here, this guy's dead. This guy strikes this guy, that guy's dead. So spiders are dead. What do you do with you? Twiddles his thumbs? Not really a satisfying conclusion. I mean, workable, I guess, but not really what I want. But I guess it does save what I need to save. I really would prefer if you did something other than twiddle your thumbs, though. Let's see. I guess you can throw this guy. Right? And then that'll do 2 damage, and then I guess that's it? Yeah, I mean, I would love to get rid of these eggs, but I don't think we can do that right now and protect the grid. Not the way we really need to. Okay, well, let's undo the moves, just in case something else opens up. You never know. So go back here, because there's no reason for you to take the damage if you don't need to. Pull him over 1. Okay, so... yeah, so the spider gets killed before it's able to attack the building. Great. Okay. Is there anything else I can do here? I mean, striking here seems like the best option, because that kills the spider. The tower's safe. Firefly gets some damage, but it won't kill it. We have a lot of bad guys to deal with. But I think we've actually been pretty lucky with the way they've moved around so far. Okay, it means the Scion gets to heal some more guys, which means the damage I do here doesn't really matter. Right? Because then the Firefly is still going to be... okay. Firefly is going to be healed up anyway, even if I throw him around. Yeah, so just be good with what we have, I think. Because throwing him is not going to solve anything. Yeah, alright. I don't feel good about that. Oh, shit. I forgot that the attack would actually push around. So we still lost there. And we didn't do the ideal move. Well, shit. Blow me down. Alright. Lots of spiders everywhere. He's, of course, webbed. So that sucks. Oh, and you're just gonna go crazy with that, aren't you? It's the final turn, don't you realize? Okay, so we can do this. We can do this. That might actually be pretty good, doing that. Doing this hurts the regen Scion, though, and takes care of a couple of things. Let's see. It's a lot of damage to various things, which I like. Not necessarily all that useful. Well, I don't know, maybe. Okay, so I need to get rid of you. Well, needs a strong word, right? I mean, the grid could just take the damage. Oh, but you die, like, immediately. That's a problem. Okay, no, that's bad. So, I mean, I can come all the way down here. Shoot you. Nope, nope, nope. Come down over here. And shoot you. And that kills the Leaper. Which, you know, not that great, but okay. For some reason, he's charging towards the egg. Oh, I guess he didn't know the egg was going to be there when the spider threw it, huh? Okay. That doesn't really matter. So then you're free. You pull this guy down 1. The grid's still safe. We take all the bloody damage of the world, but basically you do whatever the hell you want to do. Throw guys around, twiddle your thumbs, whatever else, but as long as you're not in the way, I don't really care. Okay. Again, not an ideal move. It's more about mitigation than actual destruction. And while I'm starting to get that, it's not as satisfying to move around with, I gotta say. You say there's an action available. It needs a better... You know what? The Lance would have been good. We totally should have picked up the Lance. Unwitting allies. 4 enemies die from enemy fire in a single battle. That's actually pretty good. That's actually another coin. Okay, that worked out better than I thought it did. Still pretty freaking bad we didn't destroy the spider leader, so we only got 6 rep. But still 6 reps is not bad. Targeted strike. I would almost prefer that over almost anything else. What is this? Self-destruct? No. I mean, it kills everything, but why would you... No. That's okay. Auto shields is nice, I guess. Oh, boosters. Boosters are good. I would totally take boosters on... The gravity mech would probably work. Yeah, I'll totally take boosters. Sign me up. Alright, then we take a reactor core and 2 grid power, and that'll probably do it. So who do we give that to? Good question. So the thing is, we move that aside, right? Thinking of boosters, that's free, but unfortunately we have reactors that are already installed and we can't uninstall them, as far as I know. We move this over and then power this by some matter, probably just by installing. Or give it to this guy and like drop a movement or something. So we still have the passive, and then we have it, yeah, give up movement. Didn't actually help us at all anyway. And then you have the boosters, which could be really good for us. And that could actually make it so that we can actually move stuff away now, as well as towards. Hey, what do you know? There we go. That's some utility that I wish we had at the beginning. Cluster artillery is just what it is. Okay. That's actually, I'm feeling a little bit better about that. And we haven't actually installed the reactor core yet. So I install it here. Might as well boost up that damage. I don't know. Do we really want it on him? We probably don't want it on the siege mech. You don't really need it. You could use health, I guess, if you really wanted to. Plus 2 health isn't necessarily a bad idea. The real question is, are we going to make this just a 2-island victory and leave? Or actually try to make it a 3-island or 4-island victory? We could just leave. I'm not really feeling this. Not feeling this squad. Maybe I just need more time with them. Alright, who are we going to give this to? I mean, you already have... Hold on, what does it say? You do have power available. Oh, right, you have 2 right there. Okay, well then you should just use yours. I'm just being silly then. No reason to install anything on you. You can use more health, but you stay in the back a lot. So you probably don't actually need it. Actually, what is your... You're not max level yet, okay. And then I guess we just give it to you then. And then we might as well do the 1 more damage. There. Okay. That was easier than I thought it was. I was overthinking it. Alright, so that was this episode. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Into the Breach on PC Universe, your PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.